There are moments in life that don't just hurt. They break you. Moments that shake your confidence, your identity, your direction. Moments when everything you believed in and everything you trusted falls apart right in front of you. And in those moments, you don't just feel pain. You feel lost. This is the story of Built from Pain, Driven by Purpose. Not just a story about struggle, but a story about transformation. It begins with someone who had dreams. Big dreams. Dreams of success, dreams of happiness, dreams of becoming something greater. From the outside, everything looked normal, maybe even good. But inside, there was a storm. Silent battles no one could see, fears no one could hear, and pain that was quietly growing. Life didn't go the way they expected. They faced rejection. They faced disappointment. They faced betrayal from people they trusted the most. And slowly, those experiences began to change them. Not into strength, but into doubt. They started questioning themselves. Am I good enough? Why does this keep happening to me? Will I ever succeed? And the more they questioned, the more they lost confidence. The more they lost hope. Until one day, the pain became too much. There comes a point in life when you feel like you've reached your limit. When every step forward feels like a struggle. When every effort feels pointless. When giving up feels easier than trying again. That's where they were. Broken, exhausted, ready to stop fighting. But something unexpected happened. Not a miracle, not a sudden success, but a thought. A simple question. What if this pain is not here to destroy me? That question changed everything. Because for the first time, they stopped seeing pain as the enemy and started seeing it as a teacher. They began to reflect. Every failure, every rejection, every moment of heartbreak had something to teach. Pain wasn't random. It wasn't meaningless. It was shaping them, teaching resilience, building patience, strengthening their mindset, and slowly they started to understand something powerful. You don't grow when life is easy. You grow when life is hard, so instead of running from pain, they started facing it. They looked at their mistakes. They accepted their struggles. They took responsibility for their growth, and that's when the transformation began. Not overnight, not instantly, but step by step. They started small, getting up every day even when it was hard, trying again even after failure, believing in themselves even when doubt was loud. And slowly, things began to change. Not the world around them, but the person within them. They became stronger, more focused, more determined, more resilient. They stopped waiting for life to be easy and started becoming stronger instead. This is where purpose is born. Purpose is not found in comfort. Purpose is discovered in struggle. It is built through pain. Every challenge they faced was preparing them for something greater. Every setback was building strength. Every moment of pain was shaping their purpose. And suddenly, their story started to make sense. The rejection that once hurt them made them independent. The failure that once discouraged them made them wiser. The pain that once broke them made them stronger. Nothing was wasted, and that realization changed how they saw everything. They stopped asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and started asking, "What is this teaching me?" That shift is where power begins. Because when you change your perspective, you change your life. Now they were no longer a victim of their circumstances. They were in control of their response, and that made all the difference. They started setting goals again, not just dreams, but clear, intentional goals. They worked on themselves, their mindset, their discipline, their habits. They surrounded themselves with positivity, protected their energy, and focused on growth. And slowly, their life began to align with their purpose. They started achieving things they once thought were impossible, not because life became easy, but because they became stronger. They learned that success is not about avoiding pain. It's about using pain, using it as fuel, using it as motivation, using it as a reminder of how far you've come. And that is the message of this story. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is your foundation. It is the thing that builds you if you allow it. Now think about your own life. Think about the struggles you've faced, the moments that hurt you, the times you felt like giving up. What if those moments were not there to stop you? What if they were there to prepare you? What if your pain is building your purpose? Because the truth is, everyone experiences pain, but not everyone grows from it. Growth is a choice. You can stay stuck in your pain, or you can rise from it. You can let it define you, or you can let it refine you. You can give up, or you can grow stronger. The choice is yours. Built from Pain, Driven by Purpose is a reminder that your story is not over. No matter how hard things have been, no matter how many times you've failed, no matter how broken you feel, you still have a future. You still have purpose. And your pain is part of that purpose. It is shaping you into the person you are meant to become. Stronger, wiser, more powerful, so don't run from your pain. Don't hide from it. Don't let it defeat you. Use it, let it build you. Let it push you. Let it guide you. Because one day you will look back and realize everything you went through was necessary. Every struggle, every tear, every moment of doubt was preparing you for something greater. So if you're struggling right now, if you feel lost, if you feel broken, remember this: you are not finished. Your story is still being written, and your purpose is on the other side of your pain. You were not meant to be destroyed by your pain. You were meant to be built by it and driven toward something greater.